Yeah, no, it's a great feeling and a massive achievement for me and my family. Obviously, I had a past relative that played for Chelmsford City, so playing for the club that my granddad played for is quite big, and that really fills me with joy. I got the call from Simo a few weeks ago, and my face lit up. I was so happy. Obviously, I've been at the club since a fair young age. I played for the EGA, and then when the academy got introduced, I played for them as well with Waldy and Spills. And obviously we got the 2 great youth cup runs where I did quite well in them. But yeah, no, I'm so happy that it's been awarded.
Yeah, I'm super proud. Obviously, it's a great moment for Reggie and his family, and like you say, it's a great moment for the academy, proving a pathway, not just kind of playing like he did last season. Obviously, we're committing to him as much as he's committing to us, and we look forward to working with him.
Yeah, so obviously I started off in under-13s in the EGA when my manager was Aaron Huns, and he brought me in as a striker. And when I was at Braintree, they started me as a left-back when I was in the youth team, and it kind of seems a bit weird that I've gone from left-back to an attacker, but I've always been an attacking-minded player, and that's who I am. And obviously I had a great run in the EGA team. I scored many goals, and then we had the Youth Cup run, which we did really well. We got knocked out in the second round twice, against Ipswich and against Exeter, where again I was scoring goals and getting assists, which is what I love doing. But yeah, it just shows that the academy has got that stepping stone to the first team, and it does bring the youth through.
I think you see a lot of the players with ability that Reggie's got. He's sharp. He's a very good finisher. He gets goals, but he also really grafts. He works his socks off, which is not rare, but kind of with a player like a flair player who's gets at people, beats people, and score goals. It's a very good trait to have, to work your socks off on top of that. And I think from when we first had Reggie, when we see him a couple of years ago when we first started the academy, obviously he come up through the Chelmsford age groups, and the coaches all done a fantastic job with him, and then obviously we picked it up with him and carried that on also.
He sold it to me, Simo, when he called me and he was talking about what his plans are for the season. And yeah, him staying has definitely made me want to stay at the club because of how exciting and how much he wants to bring through the youth. So yeah, I'm just buzzing to get started next season. It's surreal. I remember when he said that I was going to be on the bench for the first team, and obviously as a young kid, a 16-year-old, you're kind of a bit nervous because you're coming into a men's football team that most of them have probably been in the professional league, and you start to think, am I good enough for this? Which obviously when I came on, I did pretty well. I played the second half, the whole 45 minutes, and I thought I held my own. And that's what you've got to do. I think at this young age, there'll be a lot of men that are bigger and stronger, but you've got to show yourself, and I've got a lot to prove, as well as a lot to learn this season. So yeah, like I said, I'm just excited to get started for pre-season and push on. Yeah, it was amazing. I remember again, Simo said that I was on the bench against Concord, and I remember the pitch was so muddy. It'd been raining the day before like mad, and it was so muddy and boggy, and Simo gave me the call in about the 80th minute. He said, look, Reg, you're coming on. And obviously my feeling was to score, but you don't really get much chances in this sort of league, so I was thinking that if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, but you just got to play well. And I remember the ball got crossed in and I had a header. This was my first chance, and the keeper caught it, and I was thinking something's going to happen here today. And then obviously we got a corner and the ball came in. It came out to Dave, and Dave just set me, and I just thought, I seen all these players rushing out to me, about 4 players, and I thought, should I shoot now? So I cut inside, and the goal just opened up, and then I just smashed it home. And obviously everyone was chasing after me. I just literally ran straight to Simo, like with my eyes lit up, and it was a great feeling. I was so happy. I think it's a lot easier starting a game than coming on. I think when you come on, you've got to kind of build yourself back into it because of the tempo so quick. And obviously when you start for the team, you can kind of build the tempo from the start. You know what it's like. You know if it's going to be slow, if it's going to be quick, if the ball's going to be in the air all the time. Which again, when we played Bath, the ball wasn't really much wasn't on the floor that much, and it was all quite in the air, which isn't really my sort of game. And I would have liked it to be on the floor where I can get on the ball and drive at players. But yeah, it was a great feeling again to make my first start for the team, and I hope there's many more to come. it was hard, because obviously when you're doing so well and something knocks you down, it's kind of a bit demotivating, and you feel a bit like, oh, is it going to happen again when I come back? And obviously, because it's been such a long period of time, it feels weird. Not like I haven't kicked a ball in ages. It feels quite weird, that because obviously I was so used to just playing all the time and being involved in training and constantly doing things with the ball. When you go without it, it's a bit like, where's my football gone? So yeah, but I'm feeling great now. I'm doing pre-season. Shout out to Pass, who I'm doing my one-to-ones with. They're amazing. They're excellent, and they're getting me proper fit, ready for pre-season and the start of next season. His plans are basically just to get me into the team as much as possible, and obviously my aims are just to score and assist and win games. All I want to be doing is winning games, and I think this team and our team definitely can do that. Like last season, I think even though we didn't have the best finish in the table, I think we have a brilliant team and a brilliant group of lads, and I think if you look at individuals, we can go far with this team. So yeah, my aim next season is just playoffs, promotion, win games, score goals, assists. That's what I want.
It's down to Reggie. He just needs to concentrate on his football, get on the pitch and just show everyone what he can do. And I'm sure if he does that, he'll be moving his way up the football pyramid.